of your soul as a black person, right? You was a lion in nature, okay? You was living in your kingdom with your queens, raising your cubs and manning your territory, okay? And then a Caucasian came. Remember, Caucasians are Arabs, white people, Jews, Europeans, Britishmen, Irishmen, all of them are Caucasian. It's science. I'm not arguing about it. So you as a Negroid was approached by Caucasians and they kidnapped you out of your natural element, right? And then they put you in the circus. And we all know these animals don't do this shit willingly. We all know these animals are beat and forced to perform, okay? Beat and forced to perform for Caucasians, right? So we were beat and forced to perform during slavery. And then our descendants, our cubs, were born into either slavery or the zoo. Into the circus or the zoo. The circus is the regular ass world outside where everybody acting like clowns and nobody takes life serious. And the zoo is prison. Now, let's continue this story. The lion in the zoo knows that he's supposed to be in the wild. So he's angry because he remembers the life he had before this Caucasian came and took his life. Okay? And tricked him out of his life. The motherfucker in the zoo knows that he's supposed to be in the wild, in nature. And I want to be clear on this. The only reason white people call wild animals wild is because they can't psychologically dominate them. Let's be clear on that. These animals is more civilized than most of these damn white people and these Democrats. These motherfucking animals ain't human trafficking their own animals. These animals ain't raping each other. So if we gonna call a wild animal, what the fuck do we call Joe Biden? What the fuck do we call, if a lion is a wild animal, what the fuck is Hillary Clinton then? What is Bill Gates? Nigga, you less than an animal. What is Jeffrey Epstein? So let's be clear on that. White people only call things, Caucasians only call things wild when they can't mentally enslave them. Let's be clear on that. But anyway, these wild animals know that they're supposed to be in the zoo. Know that they're supposed to be in their natural habitat. Now you might say, Pharaoh, where are you going with this? When these wild animals give birth in these places of captivity, okay, aka these mental concepts created by these Caucasians to enslave them for their own personal entertainment. When these animals give birth, or let's call them that, when these beings, okay, give birth to their children inside these concepts of captivity created by these Caucasians, their children are not aware of the outer world, okay? Now let's go back to the Otten flag for 2 seconds. Their children are not aware of the outer world. They're not aware of this outer circle. All they know is this seal that they've been put in. And so what happens is, let me go back so I can finish telling my story. What happens is these children start to look at this life as if it's the best life that they could ever live. Because they don't know that before this Caucasian came into their life, they was living like gods. They was living like kings. And then they become so used to this bum-ass circus life and this bum-ass life in the zoo that they start trying to convince other angry lions who want to get out that they should not want to leave because it ain't no place better than this.